Just to give a perspective on how close to people, you know, they really are. Walking through the state park here, and there's a pile that looks artistically done. Circle here, and this stuff all stacked up. Just get the feeling that it's them. But I'm gonna keep looking, see what else we find today. This another group here, just sitting in the middle of some construction stuff that's about to rebuild this area. Guys fishing behind me. A little stick guard right here.
If there was two on just on top, like that, then I would say that, you know, that they're interwoven.
That's what I thought. I'm like, when I walked by, I'm like, it looks obvious, and then it's like, should I film it or not? But yeah, I mean, if you think so, and that's a good point. They are all interwoven. It's that good call, man. That is really cool. All right, on to the next find. See what's coming out of here and what we find. Oh, there's a deer. See the little baby right there? Mike, you see that deer dead ahead looking at us? It's about 30 yards dead ahead.
Oh, deer.
Yeah. Okay, it's getting kind of precarious, but I wanted to show all these sticks. I wanted to see what was up here. How all these sticks just happen to be. Maybe they just all fell down. They look fresh. And it looked like stuff was falling through the tree. So I just wanted to get a shot with the camera as to what exactly was up here.
This one took a...
Yeah, this is a cool old tree. With all this. All the stuff was falling through and it was green and loose. So I thought, what is cramming stuff in here and maybe tucking stuff in here, and then I thought maybe it's hollow.
The sticks, the other side.
Yeah, I mean they're putting sticks up there, I think, for sure. We got deer prints here. Bunch of elk prints earlier where we were walking through an elk poop. So there's food out here. Not a lot of people are coming over here right now. I don't know. I thought elk. They're so big. But yeah, the area is tore up. Look at this. Tossed in here. I don't know, maybe everything grew up around it.
Awesome back there.
I know, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Just kind of clean.
Yeah, it's tore up back here. I thought it was a machine at first, but then they're all round. Super weird. You just never know, like filming right now, this is the kind of time and the kind of area, you know what I mean, like where you could just actually catch one. Because this might be the corner of the park where the creature's actually hiding. You know what I mean? Physically. They've been back here. You can see they cut some trees last year, it looks like. You know, here, but I don't see any fresh cuts. I know they were working on this last summer when I came down here, but there were too many people working, so I couldn't just like come on the work scene, start filming a Bigfoot video. They would have wondered what the hell I'm doing. Okay, this kind of looks like some logs jammed in here. I'm gonna let my buddy look at it here, but what I found over here is this this pole jammed, you know, out of the ground. And I said, "What do you think?" Like, you think Sasquatch doesn't like these? And he said, "Hey, look at the one over here." Oh, dang, he just found another one too. Look at this though. Something snapped this. I mean, man, you know how hard that, I guess if you had a pole and you swung it like a baseball bat, you could break it. But you could tell somebody came out recently and put some measurements on here. And maybe they were being watched by the Squatch and said, "No, don't come back. You've done enough, thank you." So he's checking out the structure in there. But he says, "Hey, psst, look at this." Right there. Another rip. I'll leave it like that. A little joke on the Squatch. But yeah, I think I just have the feeling that they're probably messing around a little bit, saying, "Hey, we need to come back. We see ya." Just don't know. I was telling Mike this is where they're gonna be, is in these areas, all the wooded areas, watching the open spots. Just kind of feels like their area. All this, I don't know where that came from. Ripped out of the ground, laid down. It's a little bit of a jungle in here. Trampled down enough. Anyway, this really is a seldom used area, and it's got some good, pretty damn good square acreage back here. We're getting pretty far into the thick of it. I'm kind of backtracking, but I just want to see what's in here now that it's open, and I'm here. Hope I'm not missing anything. Oh, Mike, come here, dude. This is what we looking for. So, cool beans, man. My instinct had it right. This is excellent. This is exactly what I'm looking for today. Mission accomplished. Hello? Just so they know. Speak to them in a friendly tone. In case they're here or they're in their spiritual realm and somehow they can feel or hear you. I like this though. Placement this way, placement that way. I mean, it's like specific, you know. He's going across, he's going that way. It's really nice construction though. Really nice little construction. Like so special to be in their area. Oh, I know. I was just looking at this, how they can dip out and go up here. We'll have to walk up there and see how much more we can see. Take some shots of this, but super excited to find this. And glad you could join me. Okay, we're just looking for footprints since we're walking here. We found the structure. I don't know if this is significant in any way. Looks like an indentation, maybe outside of a foot. Hard to tell. Could be a washed out elk track. But I'm kind of going through here. The other disturbance here. Maybe a hoof there. That could be a hoof or a foot. Because it's like this, and that's long, but that might have been a hoof on a foot. Not definitive, but look at this. This looks built up, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Another big one. Cool. Recent snaps. This hasn't been made so long ago. At least those trees have been snapped. I don't know. But that looks pretty fresh in there. So, another new structure. I'm going to walk around and get it from the other side. I wonder if those could be two footprints. But something's been walking around out here, working up a storm. Freaking thistles, I gotta go through them. Cool little, maybe it's a little meditation chamber. Maybe they go in there and do a meditation and go to the other side through these structures. It's just a maybe. Here's the plausible denial soda can from 1985. Things like old as me. Anyway, this is a cool looking little structure. It's going to be hard to photograph it really decently, but hopefully the video is picking up something good here. But I don't think there's a lot of resources out here for them straying, and even that, I've not seen a whole lot of trash over on this side. I mean, really nobody goes back here, so except to do like conservation work, and they're not littering. So a lot of little stick work. Anyway, this is grand. I'm so glad to find some more stuff. We were just walking out, and Mike noted this sleeping spot. And I was thinking, you know, I don't know if the deer bed down the same place every night, but this looks like really well used. So that makes me think maybe something is coming here numerous times in a row. Just something to think about. Okay, over and out. Look at all these brakes, snaps. Little vehicle. Oh, now there's an X. We were looking for an X earlier. I was like, they got a touch, dude. That's the X right there. So yeah, something came through here. I don't know if it pissed the squatch off or what. He was doing some snapping. That's a good X though. Take a picture of that guy. This looks like this was ripped out of the ground and placed as a leaner.
They brought it right over here, huh?
Yeah. When I saw the shaped stick, I'm like, uh-oh, what is that? And then I came around, it's so purple. But yeah, looks like they did. They fucking popped that out. Used it as a leaner. We're just kind of following it, like skinny game trail. Like this through here, something's walked through here. So we're just like following it too. It branches out, but something's traveling through here. Kind of out of bounds, you know, squatch style. That's like Sasquatch merry-go-round right there. That's like going to the amusement park for them, I'm sure. Seeing everything go by and watch man do his thing and all that noise. Anyway, this is a fun place for him. Okay, on the way out, and I did find something cool here. Right here, look at this is where this branch has been ripped off this tree or whatever, and it's tossed right here in the grass. I made note of it earlier. But I mean, look at all these indentations. I don't know if it was workers back here. I mean, this looks like feet. Like many of them, you know? I don't know how. I don't know what, you know, if it's, I mean, those are deep. I don't know if it's man or, imagine if it was Bigfoot out here stomping. It's just, I don't know. Those look foot shaped. I mean, how do you get that straight edge right there with a deer? I mean, I just don't know. If it was stomping around on his toes, boom, 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 and feet are going in the mud. I don't know. I mean, we were perplexed when we walked through, like, what happened here? But, could be the herds of elk, and then it could be Bigfoot chasing herds of elk. I don't know. Be your own judge, but, ground is tore up like crazy back here, so. Okay, it rained last night, okay, so there has not been many people back here, so any prints we found were like recent, any markings or anything that were, you know, this quality. But look at this. These are like feet. And look at the length of the stride here. Oh my God, I don't have my tape measure on me. I think I might actually I have another one in my bag for Sasquatching, but I usually carry one on me for other purposes. But that's a long stride right there for a little guy. But look, it's the duck wing or the bird wing, goose wing, whatever that is. Probably duck. And I don't know, maybe Squatch was carrying it and eating it. Look, it even looks like the mid-tarsal, possibly, right there, the lift. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. That one has it. That's a footprint, that's a footprint, that's a print, that's a print. Boom, boom. Should count these, holy shit. Wow, this is stellar. Looks like I'm gonna have to spend a minute here checking this out.
I just made this one, but they come all the way back here. They're in there. Stop. That's mine.
Yeah. Yeah, those look, you can see the toes, Mike. You can see the toe outlines in that one. I'm like fairly sure of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty compelling to me.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really good find at the end of the day, my friend.
And then where did they go?
Well, I mean, it could have been hard pack here and been cooking, and this was a little more upturned because they ran see how they ran the flattener on the road and it cast this dirt to the side. It was softer. That's awesome. So let's count them. If that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. Hard to see, you kind of lose them here. 8, maybe 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I don't know if this is, if that's another track. Maybe there's 2 of them. Look, there's another trackway going through here. Could be deer actually. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29
Toes.
with the toes. A step at 30, 31, possibly 32. Might be lost in the soft ground. Might be these. Those look like a different direction, facing that way. Hard to say. Wow, that might be a legitimate Sasquatch trackway. I'm pretty impressed. Hope the lighting is decent enough. I'm gonna film it with my camera also. Get right up on them. Let you see what they look like. It rained last night, so I told you this place is cut off. There's not a lot of people coming through here. I did see one guy walking back, but that bird wing kind of clued it all off. Cool, man.